Hi, I'm Mimi, and this is the side of Grandma. This is where I dish up delicious new stories, and I hope you'll join, comment, and even subscribe to a side of Grandma. Today we have a story that's especially fun for me because it's about quilts, and it's called the Moon Quilt, and it's by Sunny Warner, who also did the pictures. Today, I'm sitting here with a quilt that I did and a black kitty on my lap, just like the old woman has in this story. So I'm thinking this is a good one for me today. So let's take a look. It is a day in June, and the old woman is sitting on her porch with her cat. When the old woman's eyes are open, the cat's eyes are closed. And when the old woman's eyes are closed, the cat's eyes are open. The old woman has fallen asleep, and she is dreaming of her old man, her husband, who was lost at sea. It happened long ago, much more than today, and here's a picture. She's dreaming he is sailing on his fishing boat on a dark rainbow that goes up from the sea all the way to the moon. Sunlight is slowly spreading from the edge to the full face of the moon. As he sails toward it, she sees he is growing younger and younger. I wonder what that will mean to the story. When she wakes up, the old woman is smiling. She goes to the quilt she is making and cuts new pieces of cloth. She is sewing for her dream into the design. Her old cat falls asleep at her lap while she works. My cat is not asleep, and she is very young and very tiny. Her name is Poe. Then she remembers this is the day to plant her pumpkins. She's planting them so they'll be ready for Halloween. Today the moon is new, and the old woman knows pumpkin seeds like best to grow when the moon is growing too. Oh, that's interesting. She plants them beside the lilies, the forget-me-nots, and the catnip in her garden. Who do you think likes catnip? Yeah, her little black kitty. My kitty is black, and I think she likes catnip too. In the morning, the old woman waters her garden, and at night she works on her quilt. She has stitched in the rainbow and the fishing boat, and now with a piece from his shirt, she puts it in the old man, young as he was when they first met. 4 times the moon wanes and then grows full again. The crickets sing and the fireflies dance, and the pumpkins grow, and the old woman sews her quilt. Look at all the pieces that she has to put into her quilt. And I bet this goes along the bottom, the pumpkins and thread. Here's the woman, and she's rolling out her dough. She's smiling, so I think she likes this job. It is Halloween, and the old woman is rolling out the dough for the pumpkin pies. She's making 6. When they are in the oven, they make such a marvelous smell that all the children she knows come knocking at her door. I think I might too if I could smell those. They're so good. The old woman is glad to see them, and she brings them into her warm kitchen. Look what else they're doing. They've got their costumes on for Halloween, and they're making faces for their jack-o'-lanterns. There's a whole bunch of kids. Look at them all. Kitty's up there on top of the door frame. They like to be up high. When the children leave, they have eaten all of the pies, and they have all cut jack-o'-lanterns to help light their way home. Look at this beautiful sky. It's so pretty at that time of night when it's time to get ready to go home. The old woman sits down to finish her quilt. She puts in the children and the pies and the pumpkins. She smiles and she looks at the crickets and the fireflies, the lilies and forget-me-nots, and the catnip that she has already quilted in. Look at all these things. Here's her flowers. Yeah, and those are the forget-me-nots and the pumpkins, and certainly the pies. At last she puts in the black satin cat and herself in her purple velvet dress. When she has stitched the last, her quilt is done. Now it is evening in November. The old woman is walking in her winter garden with her old cat. The lilies, the forget-me-nots, the fireflies, the crickets, and the pumpkins are all gone. You see this big, beautiful moon? The old woman and the cat sit together under the moon. They are both glad to rest. The old woman's eyes close. In a little while, the cat's eyes close too. And she's back to dreaming, and she dreams this is a picture of where they went. And here's the rainbow and the fishing boat. And see how young they are, the husband and the old woman, but she's young here, like when they first met. This is a picture of when they were young. And that's the end. So this was a different kind of story. Do you know somebody who quilts? A lot of people do. But it's one of those things that makes people sort of remember. And remembering is all part of our life, the things that we love so well. Thank you for listening today. I'm Mimi, and this is The Side of Grandma. Remember, you can comment, you can like, and you can even subscribe. Please come back again. Thank you.